pits and you take no prisoners.
You're listening to the magnificent, fantastic Lake Effect Radio Live.
You make no friends in the pits and you take no prisoners. 1 minute you're up $500,000 in soybeans and the next, boom, your kids don't go to college and they've repossessed your Bentley. Are you with me?
The revolution starts now.
We have to pass the bill so that you can find out what is in it.
Turn those machines back on!
And we have to start by building a wall. A big, beautiful, powerful wall.
Show me the money!
You are fake news.
Oh, good for you. And how was it?
I don't know when they decided that they wanted to make a virtue out of selfishness.
If we lose freedom here, there's no place to escape to. This is the last stand on Earth.
Yeah, you guys probably didn't completely capture that. But this is the revolution here at wow, I was going to say something completely else. But at Lake Effect Radio Station. Streaming live at livestream.com/Lake Effect, and I forgot to stupidly do that. Oops. And lakeeffectradio.org/studio. Except the one thing I did ask. You want me to do Nathan James or Nathan James Rock, or add that other?
Nathan James and the Scarlet.
Or like, yeah. Okay. I forgot to ask you that prior to this.
Oh well.
Yeah, that happened. Oops. A little brain fart.
We're good.
Yeah, it happens.
It happens.
We are.
Someone
live
called
now.
us Nathan James in the Scarlet Letter.
Yeah.
Scarlet Letter?
That's happened a couple times.
It's happened a couple times.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's like
that's
a
weird.
good book, but no, it's not.
No. Very fair. Very fair.
Yeah, I don't think adultery is in our wheelhouse.
No.
Not at all.
Wow.
Every time.
Like magic.
This will be interesting.
Yeah, it will.
Except we had the newbie in the room.
The newbie.
Ooh,
and yet
yes.
the oldest guy.
Yeah.
Well, you're new to here.
Yes, very new. Yeah. My name's Tyler. New guy.
I forgot to ask your name prior to this.
Don't worry about it. I figured we'd kind of do that now.
Yeah, the whole net of, Here, we'll start off. So, Tyler, what do you do?
I play guitar in the band, and while I have the spotlight for a few seconds, I do have to say hi to my sons, Paxton and Fallon. I don't know where the camera's at. But hey, there it is. Hi, guys. Love you. Hi, Hannah. Love you, too. So I promised them I would do that tonight.
At least once.
At least once.
You're going to go and probably do it a little bit later.
Yeah.
It's
a good thing I didn't bring my phone in, because I'd probably get a text from my wife saying, they weren't watching it, do it again. Or we just started watching it.
No, you'll probably do that a little bit later. Fair enough.
I'm Nathan James, and I sing.
I'm Greg. I play the other guitar.
The other guitar?
The other guitar.
So what kind of guitar?
Well, he does the lead guitars. I do rhythm and then backup vocals.
Fair enough.
So I'm the other guitar.
He has to be that person.
Yeah.
You're more rebellious now.
I've always been kind of rebellious.
A little more. It definitely shows more.
Well, good.
Here, I got you. I got you.
Oh, good for you. And how was it?
So how was it?
How was what?
Being more rebellious.
It's more fun.
There you go.
In the right situations.
Nice.
No, it's really fun. It's actually I've learned recently that a lot of the stuff that people, really take for granted, it's like, no, I don't have to follow these rules.
Right.
I don't have to do these things. Like one
Some
of the
things
things
are a social contract, though.
Yeah.
Like if you're walking your dog, pick up the dogs.
Right, but that's reasonable. But when someone comes up to me and tells me to do something, my immediate response is
no.
Like my wife will come up to me and go, "Hey, help me with this laundry," and I go, "No."
Bad Greg.
But then I'll go, if you asked me if I would help, or if I, asked me to help, then that would be different. That puts the ball in my court.
But she did tell both of us earlier today to move your couch and vacuum underneath it. And we did it without question.
Good job, Greg.
Yeah.
Good job. Good job, Tyler.
It's called
sticking to our guns.
It's called picking your battles.
Right, there you go. Right.
But we'll go off to this. Since you guys have a show tomorrow, we might as well start plugging in that. Besides them hearing it, last hour.
Yeah.
Yes, so the band that was on last, Gold Leaf. Yes, they are going to be playing with us, we're playing with them. I guess it doesn't really matter. But we're going to be playing.
Just playing.
Yeah, we're playing the same show tomorrow night at the Foundry out in Lakewood. So if you don't have plans tomorrow, make plans and come to the show.
Or if you do have plans, ditch them.
Cancel those plans and come to the show.
It's only $10.
It will be a much more enjoyable and fun-filled evening. I can promise that.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you didn't do the whole thing Saturday.
Oh, like the monster truck announcement?
No, that's
Sunday. Yeah.
Monster Jam.
There's too many syllables in Saturday for that to work.
Watch as the #1 ranked monster truck Gravedigger.
Are you ready, kids?
Why don't you do voiceover work?
I could.
That's what I want to know.
I could.
It'll be in his near future.
Yeah.
Just watch.
I'm going to quit the band and start my voice acting career.
Nope.
Be like that guy. Be like that guy from Joe Dirt.
Which guy?
The guy that interviews Joe Dirt.
Oh, God.
Dennis, what's that guy's name?
You're corrupting minds here.
I love that movie.
Yeah, that would be perfect, though, for him.
Is that the way you want to be when Jesus comes back?
Does it grow in all white trashy like that on its own?
Yeah.
Oh, gee.
It just grows in here. In here.
Dennis Miller, that's the guy's name.
Yeah.
He actually has a radio show now. He's had one for years.
Ever since that movie?
I think it was before that. His voice is amazingly annoying. I can't stop listening to it.
Jeez.
You keep listening and think it's going to get better, but it doesn't.
Yeah.
It just stays the same.
Okay. We'll see about that. But here, I'll start off in that. So everyone get their thinking caps on. Okay. Well, too bad. That's what happened.
No.
So I'm just going to go right after you, especially because Greg, we're just going to go at it tonight.
I moved that.
Oh, okay.
So, we're going to go of this. If you could work with or play with anyone that inspires you as a musician, who would it be?
Oh, man.
Yeah, I had to be that person.
We all have to answer this question?
Preferably.
Yeah.
Someone that inspires me.
That you want to either collaborate or work with.
That's a good question.
I already know mine.
Dead or alive?
Either way.
I might have to say Hans Zimmer.
Are you serious?
Because you know why he just lost? And disappointed the crowd? What is Hans Zimmer? Jeopardy?
Oh.
He didn't think. You just let down everyone. How does this feel?
But you didn't actually ask the question in the form of a statement. You didn't
True.
give us the answer. You asked a question.
Oh, see the loophole.
How am I supposed? So
First person
this isn't
almost
this
like,
isn't the
2
Socratic
years.
method where we answer questions with more questions. That's not the point of Jeopardy.
Are you sure?
The point is to look at that fantastic mustache. Didn't he get rid of it, though? Trebek. His mustache it's legendary. He has
At first I thought you were talking
push
about
broom
Greg's mustache. I'm like, what mustache?
If he could grow a mustache like that, I would be talking about it. I'd charge $5 extra every show. Come see Greg's mustache.
Next to the bearded lady.
Oh, that's me. Okay, yeah. That's fine. And the Wookiee. We do have a Wookiee in the band.
We do. Yeah.
I'll have to get to that one.
Our bass player.
It's really interesting. If he takes his shirt off, you can't tell.
Yeah, when he takes his shirt off, you want to ask him, would you like to also remove that sweater? It looks hot.
Do not have him take his shirt off.
So,
yeah. It's good stuff.
It is good.
So you would pick Hans Zimmer, which is a movie
composer,
right? His
Yeah.
film, yeah.
He
Why
did,
though?
He did the Dark Knight trilogy.
Well, yeah. Okay, Batman fan. Name something else. Didn't he do Interstellar too?
I think he did. Yeah.
Because that soundtrack is phenomenal.
I think he did. Yeah.
All these side conversations.
Well, see, one of the things that I liked about Hans Zimmer was, it really just, I want to work with somebody who goes about, like, their job is to basically put together music to tell a story. Beyond just, a 3-minute track, it's, composing an entire thing. I think that's really interesting.
That answer.
I find that to be a very interesting concept. Because that's what I think about. I think about concepts and storytelling from a big, like a macrocosm as opposed to just a single song.
Right. I don't know what this
you like
is.
that flashy breaking news moment?
Yeah.
Is this Knight Rider? It's like a cutscene from Knight Rider?
No.
Oh, okay.
This is something I mixed together.
I like it.
Yeah. But yes, back to the question.
You would work with David Hasselhoff, right? Kraftwerk, his band from Germany.
No, Nate would work with the Trollolo guy.
Oh my god!
No, I wouldn't. As far as someone that isn't alive anymore, it'd be Chris Cornell.
Nice name drop.
Yeah, from Audio Slave, Soundgarden.
Somebody's going to get voted off the island later.
And as far as people who are alive today, it'd be both Jen Ledger and John Cooper from Skillet. So,
Fallon.
I don't know why that's funny.
It's not. It's not like funny.
Face.
Ha ha! Funny. I didn't know those were the people in Skillet.
Really?
Okay. Well, they're not fans. I'm a diehard fan.
No, but the guy, the lead singer from Skillet's a giant Marvel comic book fan, though. That I can identify with.
He also very much enjoys Dr. Pepper.
Does he really?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Well, now we have to start listening to Skillet. What just happened?
I used to listen to Skillet. I used
I
to listen to
don't.
him a lot.
I don't
and
at all.
And then some of the newer albums, it just didn't do it for me.
I would.
It got very, very poppy.
As far as deceased musicians, I would work with Frank Sinatra.
Ooh, sweet.
Any day of the week. Or Sam Cooke. Sam Cooke's another big favorite. I love Sam Cooke. And then alive, I'd have to go with Chris Thile from the Punch Brothers and Nickel Creek. I actually saw them here in Cleveland not too long ago, and it just blew my. I went with my mom. It blew my mind. Amazing musicians. And guilty pleasure, someone who's alive that I work with is Post Malone. I cannot stop listening to that guy. Absolutely terrible cookie cutter pop music, but I can't stop listening to it. I would work with that guy.
Since he mentioned guilty pleasures, we might as well segue into that question, right? I mean, it's your interview. What do you?
Yeah,
no, I was going to go into guilty
Since
pleasures.
we're picking your questions for you.
I'm begging you, ask me that question.
I have a good answer.
Yeah, we actually have a hell of a lot more hot buttons than
That's
before.
awesome. That's
64.
Nice.
You want to test them out, Greg? No, I'm not going
Don't
to
let
do
Greg
that.
do it. Don't let Greg do it.
No, many things he says. No, I'm just joking. I'm not going to mess with him that much.
It's too late for that.
Knew that was coming.
That's all right.
But I'll sort of go with this, then we'll get into a song.
Okay.
So, what would be your top 3 songs of your own music that you would say these best represent, these are the best?
Of our stuff.
Yep.
You want to go first?
Honestly, I would say it's the 3 that we're going to play today, to be honest. They pretty much cover the spectrum of what we do.
I would agree. Aside from the new stuff.
Yes, the new stuff will be fun. We've got some new stuff that we're working on right now. We're in the writing.
Jams.
We're in the writing process, and so we're while we're having some things inside the band internally, families being built and what have you.
Literally,
babies are being made.
People, whoa! Babies will be birthed at some point this year.
Babies have been made.
They
have been made. There are buns in the oven.
Ovens.
Oh,
jeez.
Wow.
So yeah, we're in the writing process this year. Show-wise is slow for us. So the new stuff's gonna be. It's going to be tasty. We're pretty excited about it. But the 3 songs we're going to play tonight are a pretty good cross-section of what we do.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, I do thoroughly enjoy the 3 songs we play tonight, which are Faraway Flint, Purpose Driven, and Here Among Us. However, the one we did our first music video for currently is my favorite song of ours. It's called This Is Imperative. You can check it out on YouTube. It's got this smooth kind of bluesy vibe to it a little bit. It's
as close to a ballad as we get. I think it's straight through and through the most ballad song that we have.
Mm-hmm. But it's with the exception of Blood Confessions, but that's
true.
Just acoustic and cello. But like it's and it speaks the most to me off of our current CD. So.
Very true.
But of course, if you want to get a real understanding of what we do and what we sound like, come to the show tomorrow.
Come to the show tomorrow.
Saturday at the Foundry.
Saturday it's doors open at 6. 7? Doors open at 6. Show starts at 7.
Okay.
It's $10. I think it's $12 at the door.
Yeah.
And it'll be us. It'll be Gold Leaf. 7 Minutes in Heaven
is headlining.
The
touring band.
There's a couple other ones. There's like 5 or 6 bands.
I remember that.
Mitchell Maddock is playing.
That's right.
Yep.
Because I shared that quite a few times. I forgot about that.
So 7 Minutes in Heaven.
Cancel your plans tomorrow.
Yeah.
Buy a ticket.
I can't believe I forgot
come to the
that
show
until now.
I have no idea who they are, but
shameless plug.
I'm excited.
They're
to see
like
I don't know
they're
either.
like pop punk. They're pretty fun. So it's
like Newfound Glory pop punk or
no poppier, like
yay,
kind a little bit more like the Stolen, like we saw.
Yeah, they were good.
Yeah,
I like them.
Yeah,
that record is good too. I listened to it on the way home that night.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, you're good.
They had a lot of squirrels.
Squirrel?
Yeah.
There's a squirrel.
Where? Sorry.
You'll have to look for the black squirrels outside.
We should get into a song.
There we go.
Do I need to move this down, or will it pick it? I don't know what to do with my hands.
Yeah, we didn't plug in any guitars, so
That's all right.
This one doesn't plug in.
So
Oh yeah, hit it like
fine.
that.
This one's old school.
No, it's not going to explode.
no, that's just all the background noise is moving.
Yeah. Shock mounts are only that good.
We're doing Faraway Flint first.
Well, I thought we were doing I Miss You.
That's Let's Get It On. All right.
Well, we know where his mine is.
But yeah, past couple times we've been at this radio station, we have done this song, but it's awesome.
But never this good before.
Fair enough.
So I thought was the case. It turns out I was not to blame, but only feeling so discouraged of myself. What needs replaced is a searching for a change that I've already became. I turn around again, 'cause now I realize everything I've been chasing won't ever be all I need to live. My life is yours forever, so it should be embracing the only one I believe could claim. My heart is yours forever. Confused mistake of thinking that I needed more to bridge the distance I ignored. I only wanted what I wanted, nothing else. But there's a love inside that made me realize everything I've been chasing won't ever be all I need to live. My life is yours forever, so it should be embracing the only one I believe could claim. My heart is yours forever. And how long have I been this way, acting so ashamed of who I really should be? And how long did I cloud my sight with a view of life that was all about me? Everything I've been chasing won't ever be all I need to live. My life is yours forever, so it should be embracing the only one I believe could claim. My heart is yours forever.
Very nice.
Thank you.
Except, can you find a world's smallest crowd? And where they're hiding here?
They're in the soundboard.
No.
Oh.
Good luck with that, Tyler. Good luck. Had to test your knowledge.
I have no idea.
It sort of happens in that.
My bad.
But if you guys could play anywhere around the world, where would you want to play? See, I came darker and deeper. Huh?
Carnegie Hall. In a heartbeat, Carnegie Hall.
Good stuff. I would have to go with the Coca-Cola Arena.
What?
It's awesome.
In Atlanta?
Is it in Atlanta?
That's where the Coca-Cola headquarters of the world is. Like, you go there, they don't say you want a soda or a pop. They say, what kind of Coke do you want?
Yeah.
And then you tell them what kind of soda you want.
Dude, it's awesome. It has it's completely circular, and the stage is round and it rotates as you're playing. It's awesome.
I would want to play at the Sydney Opera House.
Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good one.
That's.
But it is Atlanta.
Oh, it was a guess.
Yeah.
I would definitely do the Sydney Opera House.
Yeah, that is boss.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Sorry, I'm tuning.
No, you're
talking.
good in that.
But I mean, like, we have a long way to go before we can even play the Coca-Cola Arena. That's why I said that.
We have a long way to go before we can play a 2,500 person venue.
Exactly. With like the Agora.
Right.
Well, then you won't like this question necessarily. I'll sort of bring this up from that was going to be down the line. So you guys are the major act now. You can have anyone open for you. Who would you choose?
Glendale.
Glendale.
I would pick Glendale.
I was literally just
if we were the headlining band on our own tour, I would take Glendale with us everywhere. Those dudes are awesome.
Yeah.
And Jamie's so adorable.
He's coming tomorrow.
Is he?
Yes.
Good.
He's so cute. I just want to put him in my back pocket and save him for a rainy day.
Nothing weird with that.
Not at all. No. Completely platonic. He's just adorable. I hope he's listening and watching right now, so we can see how
He
weird
could
this will get.
so be judging you by now.
Oh, he knows I think he's adorable. I tell him all the time.
Yeah.
Pretty much every time I see Glendale.
Pretty much every
You're
time we see him,
adorable.
like from stage, I'll be like, "Jamie, you're so cute," and then we'll play another song.
Wow. That was sort of that.
What about national acts?
What national acts would I want to? What I
Open
want
for
opening
us.
for us?
Yeah.
Anything I name, I'm gonna feel like I'm being really like full of myself. Okay, well, I would co-headline. I would co-headline with Dead Horse Trauma. I'd co-headline with Spoken. Co-headline with I'd co-headline with Taking Back Sunday all day long. All day long, man.
I would like to headline with 1,000 Foot Crutch.
Oh yeah.
That's a not deep cut. Nice.
Ooh, yeah.
Digging deep.
I think stylistically we would fit somewhat in there.
Yeah.
Except if he starts rapping, I'm gone.
Yeah,
I'm out.
I quit.
Not that I doubt your rap skills, but
Oh me? Oh, you were talking
you, like,
I was
yeah,
like,
you.
Are you
We're not
serious?
doubting
Trevor
that-
McNevin is a good rapper.
No, if you
We're
start
not-
rapping.
We're not doubting your ability to spit fire, but
I can't rap to save my life.
okay, then we were right to doubt your ability to spit fire.
Oh, that's right. You did have a recording, didn't you?
What?
You recorded yourself rapping?
No.
Or no,
I did
was
not.
it someone else?
Please tell me he's lying and there's a recording of him rapping somewhere. I want to hear it.
No.
I'm trying to think. It was somebody.
I'd be as bad as Matt Thiessen from Reliant K.
He's not bad at anything he does.
That hidden track though, apples are green and carrots are orange, and
I think that was supposed to be awkward.
well, yeah, but
No, Nate rapping would be like the long ending of Napoleon Dynamite, where it's Kip and LaFonda's wedding, and he gets up, he's like, "Why do you love me? Why do you need me? Always and forever."
Oh, that was perfect.
We met in a chat room. Now our love can fully bloom. Yes,
Okay,
I
moving
love
on.
technology.
Wow.
yes, TFK would be sweet. Of course, being that they're huge now, Skillet.
Yeah.
Disciple.
Every time he says skillet, your eyes glaze over.
This immediate reaction to the word skillet. Hey, you want to go to Denny's and split a Denver skillet?
No, the funny thing would be, having a skillet. Hey, do you want to get hit by a skillet?
Yeah, pretty much. That's what it does to me mentally every time he says the word skillet.
If only they were still a band, I would so love to tour with Forest and the Evergreens. I know they're an entirely different band, but they're amazing.
I have no idea what that is.
They're like funk jazz, something like that.
Well, why not? We've been playing with all metal outfits.
Yeah,
pretty much the whole time we've been playing.
One of the best funk jazz bands I've ever seen.
I have to look them up now.
Yeah.
Oh, Brand New. I would tour with Brand New too. I love Brand New.
I feel like that's another huge band that no one's ever heard of.
Yeah, but all the right people have.
Right,
like
exactly.
People who know what good music is listen to Brand New.
Right. They sell out like that.
Yes, they do.
Very true.
I'd love to open for Coheed and Cambria too, just so I can be like on the side stage while they're playing instead of like way far out in the crowd. These guys are nuts.
I got to see them once.
I saw them with Brand New
Nice.
on a tour, and they were on tour, and it was Halloween when I saw them.
That's awesome.
And the drummer for Brand New was in a Pikachu outfit costume.
That's sweet.
Like everybody was in outfits. It was the
sweet.
cool, and the guy he's got a huge beard
and hair.
So like this big giant bearded Pikachu was playing drums. It was the coolest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, I got to see them with Rush. It was amazing.
Are you serious?
I'm dead serious.
I don't want to be your friend anymore.
Wow.
That's a way better story than mine. And mine had a bearded Pikachu.
So it might be one person voted off the island, the other one will willingly leave.
I'll leave. I'm gone. I'm done.
Wow.
Jeez. Rush.
Whoever thought that was going to happen tonight.
Right?
This is, if you're watching right now, you're witnessing the end of Nathan James and the Scarlet Thread.
It's over.
It's over
Nathan
already.
James Civil War.
Oh, yeah.
You just took that off the Avengers.
That's kind of the idea.
That was
isn't it?
kind of the whole point, yeah.
Wow.
Well, I would hope he wasn't making a reference to the actual Civil War.
No.
Yeah, true.
Much deadlier.
Yeah. And
Well, way
A little
longer.
too soon. Way longer. It was not.
The Civil War is not too soon. That was like that was 140, 150 years ago.
No,
I think
meant-
we've passed too soon.
I don't know what I meant.
Oh, okay.
Too long, though.
It was
It was too long. Well, didn't 500,000 Americans die in the Civil War? It was like 640,000 or something like that.
Over 600,000, yeah. That was, I think, more American soldiers died during the Civil War than any other war combined. Like all the other ones combined.
Axl Rose was right.
So with that, I'll go with this.
he's so diabolical.
I know.
Excellent.
Because you realize it's many things you never heard before, right?
So far, you've only asked one question that you have asked me before so far, which
Yeah.
is good.
So, what would be your guys' dream tour? Where would it start? Where would it end?
Home and home.
You mean bookend the tour with home shows?
Yes.
Or just play home for 2 months straight?
Yes.
I like that.
My family, we just got back from a road trip. We drove to Colorado to visit my mother-in-law, and then we drove to Nevada to visit my father, and we even made it all the way to California, and then we drove back. So, the thought of driving or going anywhere at this point is just no.
And we smell.
Well, I'm not
we
saying
five guys
tomorrow.
would smell much worse than your family. in
Most
the car.
likely.
Yeah.
I'm not saying tomorrow.
Right,
It could be, 6 months from now.
I think it would be if we were to do a tour. I think it would be fun to go and do a European metal tour.
We would have to be in Scotland for at least a
for
week.
sure.
With a
week?
day off.
A month. I'd be in
You would
Scotland.
play in Scotland for a month?
Yeah.
How many shows? You guys are there for a month? How many shows are you playing? 2.
The rest of it is touring.
Just sightseeing.
Sightseeing.
I would love to have an Australian tour. That's a place I've always wanted to go to. Brisbane.
Why?
Sydney.
Literally everything in the country tries to kill you.
They have some of the coolest concert venues.
Every non-botanical life form tries to kill you. And even some of the plants. It's so dangerous.
It's always that one doubter whenever
gorgeous
Australia
and
is
dangerous.
mentioned.
There's always
I like
downers.
being alive. And I don't do snakes, man. I'm sorry. Have you seen how big the spiders are down there? Nope. Every nope that's ever existed. Nope. No spiders.
Till it gets kicked in the face with a kangaroo.
I would watch that fight.
But you're going to be at the receiving end of that.
Oh.
You didn't really listen to that, did you?
No, I didn't.
No.
I'd fight a kangaroo. Let's go to Australia. I'm down. You just got me excited. Is kangaroo fighting illegal in Australia?
Oh my god!
Not make them fight each other. Like
I don't know, but at the same time, like you don't necessarily want to go really close to one. No,
they're ripped.
They are.
I have to train.
Want to go find out?
I kind of do.
Spend like $3,000 on a plane ticket just to be kicked by.
Just to get my face ripped off by a kangaroo.
The $thousands worth of medical bills.
No.
Was it really worth it?
Totally worth
Might be if I lived.
That'd be something Kelso
Totally
would do.
it. That guy's from Iowa.
Ashton Kutcher?
Yeah. He's from Iowa.
Yeah, that was horrible.
Our rabbit trails are so
They're
bad.
bad. They get bad.
Especially with the new lineup.
This is relatively not too bad though. It hasn't gotten real weird yet.
Okay, true, fair enough.
This hasn't gone into the danger zone.
It gets real weird sometimes.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie.
I just remember some of our Starlight Secret interviews being something else.
So Australia, Scotland. I would really want to play. Like Eastern Europe.
I want to do an Oktoberfest.
Ooh yeah!
That'd be so fun.
European fans are so dedicated.
Well, let's go.
True,
dude.
Yeah.
Well, and honestly, at this point,
What are
we
we doing
could
here?
play a headlining show in the Philippines.
We could. I was just gonna say that we could go
Yeah.
tour in the Philippines.
We could.
We have a bunch of followers on Facebook, and a bunch of the plays and stuff when we did have stuff online was from the Philippines. Like a majority percentage of our followers right now are from the Philippines. No idea why. Not that we mind
Right.
at all, but no, like we've done no promoting down there. We have no idea how it happened.
Randomly happens.
We love you guys in the Philippines.
We love you, Philippines.
Yes.
Don't worry, we sort of had that following over that way, too.
Oh, really?
All different islands. Don't know why. Western Europe, England. Yeah.
England would be sweet, I think.
How about this? I'll throw it out. The Mediterranean area. Why
That
do
would
we
be
have
kinda
viewers
cool.
that way?
I would. You know what? I'd play Greece. I really would.
I think
Imagine the food, man.
we should have a stage on a boat and just kind of go all along the coast of the Mediterranean.
Like the gondola.
Holy
Yeah.
smokes, time flew. If
And
that
just,
clock is accurate, holy
Yeah.
smokes.
Just
Except don't pay attention. That's 4 minutes ahead.
play
okay.
just play from there, and whether people want to hear it or not, just
Are we the
Pirate
last
Man.
act today?
Huh?
Are we the last act today?
Oh, yeah.
Sweet. So,
Taking over the race. Lock the door.
so we can go
this
a little
is our
over.
show now.
Keep pushing.
But we
This is
should
my show.
play the next song.
Yeah.
It's already 9.
So
Oh. Didn't realize that.
Yeah, it's 9 o'clock already.
Yeah.
How'd that
Wow.
happen?
Told you.
And
How
you
did that
said,
happen?
"Oh, it's going to be a struggle that the film."
I know, because the other guys, they played like 6 songs. I forget how much I talk is the problem. I talk too much.
But then making you think in that.
We've stepped into a vacuum.
One thing that they actually
Time doesn't
pointed out
exist.
to me not that long ago is, the fact that we're called Nathan James in the Scarlet Thread, and they do most of the talking in the interviews.
Yeah, but we're fun to watch. I didn't say funny. It's fun to see how much of a train wreck happens.
Fair
It
enough.
is.
Fair enough.
we are a train wreck. You can't just not watch a train wreck happening.
And this right now is our stop. Right here.
Into Purpose Driven.
Yeah.
All right.
The fact that the song's called that just made it better. Are you in C sharp?
Yes.
Nice. I can never let life drift away, just idling as if I'm still the same. Will I even be here? Just disappear. Remembering of how I used to be has led me to assess what I believe.
is purposeful in truth with cause to continue to speak as though I'm made different in the eyes of those who listen. God breathed predestination. He's calling my name to show them how I'm changed and proclaim love conquers everything. Now my life is purpose driven. My many faults are causing me to fall. The blemish list and virtuous still calls me to walk on. With faith I must then place my trust in Him through hardship. God breathed predestination. He's calling my name to show them how I'm changed and proclaim love conquers everything. Now my life is purpose driven. Now my life is purpose driven. From death arise, I'm justified by the blood of Christ. Now made alive. He's calling my name to show them how I'm changed and proclaim love conquers everything. Now my life is purpose driven. Now my life is purpose driven.
Very nice.
Yeah, first time we've ever done that acoustic, I think.
Yeah, we
Actually.
didn't.
Huh?
Yeah, we didn't do that
I don't think
last
we did
year.
that. No.
We literally just worked on that like before we left.
All,
to come
all of
here.
this, yeah, we didn't rehearse it all acoustically, so we're winging it today.
Well, and some of the guitar
bad.
parts don't translate well from the full band to this, so it's been
Experimentation ish.
yeah. I pretty much just started moving my hands.
And just pretend to act like you know what you're doing.
It's 90% of my guitar playing.
The trick in choir. If you don't actually know what you're doing, just mouth the words watermelon back over and over, and it looks like you're actually
Isn't it
saying,
watermelon, sweet potato?
Well,
It's two different words, two different vegetables or something.
It's usually I've only heard watermelon. So
One of them's definitely a fruit. But
What the things that grow out of the ground that aren't meat that I don't eat? What do you want me to say?
you seem to have given
It's the
me
food
the food
that my food eats. Yeah.
Jeez.
I took the kids to the zoo, and we watched as a hippopotamus ate an entire watermelon.
No, you did
in one
not.
bite. I'm serious. Like you just.
Why
saw it
did you
pick it
not?
up.
stream me that video while you were watching it because I would love to see that.
It happened so fast, I couldn't get the video working in time. Literally, it's like you see this watermelon and you pick one up at the store and you're like, wow, this thing's really nice. And you just see the whole thing just go in this hippo's mouth. And
I
chunks
would
are
have
just
liked
falling.
to have seen it, Greg.
Then go to the zoo.
Go to the zoo. We should probably play the last song.
Yeah, probably.
Well, we got a little. We got time in that.
Yeah, you cue us for the last song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll let you roll. We just don't want it.
We've totally taken over unintentionally, and we're sorry.
Yeah.
No,
this
not
is what
necessarily.
happens. It's bad.
But with that, I'll sort of go with this. Of people want to check you out on social media, not including music and that. Where do they go?
Facebook. Facebook.com/NJSTRock.
Hey, that's you. Right here.
Where?
Right there.
That's your Samuel L. Jackson Kangol hat. I'd notice it anywhere.
Oh, yeah, that is me. Yeah.
That wasn't me making fun of him. Like, literally, he loves that
the
hat.
best way that you describe it, though. I mean, seriously.
For a hat that he loves, he leaves it at my house all the time.
I don't wear it for
It's
very
just an
long.
excuse to come back.
I don't wear it
Hey,
for
I gotta
very
get my
long.
hat. You want to hang out?
But anyway, yes, Facebook is kind of our go-to social media at the moment, but we do have Twitter, we have Instagram, YouTube.
When did we get a Twitter?
Recently.
You run that, don't you?
I do.
Okay.
And Instagram.
Yeah, what? When did we get an Instagram?
A little longer.
Please
but
tell me
yeah.
we don't have a Snapchat.
No, of course not.
Well, doing a Snapchat.
I don't understand Snapchat. I don't get it. Is it because I'm old?
I don't understand it either.
You want to send pictures of somebody, you got a computer in your pocket, just send them a picture.
I have a hard time with the no accountability of it.
You mean like the ephemeral messaging where it disappears?
Yeah, like that makes me really uneasy.
Yeah.
Mostly because
let
I don't
alone-
trust myself, and therefore I don't trust anybody else.
Let alone what the world actually uses Snapchat for.
Right.
What they use 90% of the internet for.
True,
let's be
fair
honest.
enough. But anyway, yes, we have a music video on YouTube. The song is called "This Is Imperative." It is under Nathan James and the Scarlet Thread.
And you're going to be uploading the full-length album under that name tonight.
Correct.
As well, right?
I had some issues basically with Apple Music and Spotify putting my music under a different Nathan James, so I had to take everything offline, but I'll be reposting the full length this evening. So
And we hope to release the new EP in July.
Mhm.
Under that name. We're going to finish that up this weekend, actually, on Sunday.
Yep.
And we're
Finish
finishing
recording
that
that.
up. We'll record
Well, depending
it.
if you don't vote someone off the island.
Greg
Going
can
all the
play
way
all my
back,
parts.
40-something minutes ago.
Yeah. Greg can play all my parts. It's fine.
Unfortunately, I don't think any of us in the group can really quit without having serious repercussions to the band as a whole.
And friendships. We're all so close.
True.
Yeah,
true.
like we've been playing for just a little over a year now, and it's like we've known each other our whole lives, and we
Right.
can't imagine.
And we bug the crap out of each other like we've known each other our whole lives. Yeah.
But we can't imagine doing this with anybody else. Like the thought of having somebody else in the group just is like icky.
Yeah.
It's like the Dungeons and Dragons guys who, they invite you to or you ask to join your group, and they go,
No new people.
no people. See what I did
It's
there,
like
Tyler?
the nice
Full
thing.
circle.
So you've interviewed me in multiple bands that I've been in. The nice thing is, like, this time, all of us feel like we found the right group of guys.
This is the coolest interview, though, right? Out of all of them. Like, this is the most fun, this one.
So, compared to like my solo and Starlight Secret and
Yeah.
Did Surveillance interview here? I think we did.
You were
My
in a
old-
band called Surveillance?
From the Sky.
Surveillance from the sky.
We were a hardcore band.
It's pretty ominous.
I played bass.
Yeah, that.
Nate was the drone.
That was once.
Yeah, we did that once. That was so long ago. 2012.
It was probably super metal, too.
Wow.
We were a hardcore band. So, yep.
Till we started having multiple people and that come in. That was 13.
Really?
Yeah. We started having multiple like musicians. That whole layout.
Huh.
Like now that was 13.
Okay. I thought you actually interviewed almost
we had
my whole hardcore band at one point.
Oh, probably. That was probably one of the occasional single things.
2012, yeah.
When we got the whole groups, all the groups in the big clusters, and that started 13.
Yeah.
On up.
Yeah.
So yeah, right.
But it's nice having the right group of guys this time. So, I mean, it's an entirely different ballpark, being that now. Because, for example, even with Starlight Secret, there was only one married guy with children. Now there are 3 married guys with children and 2 single. So,
well, one single and one Wookiee.
Yeah,
we have to find another Wookiee for Sam to.
just get him a French chick.
Oh, wow, that's low.
Hope you don't have any listeners in France or foreign exchange students.
No, we actually have. Remember, Western Europe.
Oh no.
Sorry, I was kidding.
Looks like we're never going to tour in Paris, guys.
I was totally kidding.
You just called their women Harry.
I was totally kidding.
Well, it depends.
Too late.
If they know English. That's
what Google translates for.
Would that be considered racist?
No, we're not going to have this conversation right now.
Oh, God.
We'll be here for another hour.
No, we're not talking about that.
No, it's not.
I realized I stuck my foot in my mouth. Let's move on.
I know we're at a college, but we're not.
We're not going
to dive into that social studies topic.
Those two.
Exactly. They brought this out of me.
It never stops, ever, unless we're asleep.
The party.
Ask our wives. The party never stops.
And this is when you go and insert the line of, well, come to the show and that tomorrow.
Yeah, come to the show tomorrow.
And just watch us happen.
At 7 o'clock.
At the Foundry in Lakewood.
Watch the Greg and Tyler comedy special right before the show.
You'll be in for a doozy.
A doozy.
I've got one-liners that'll knock your socks off.
We will have merch there. We will have some hard copy CDs. We'll have merch from our good friends at Revolution Apparel, Scotty Holbrooks.
Yes, Scotty, we love you.
Good dude, Scotty. Scotty Too Hottie. He was a wrestler, wasn't it?
He was.
Squirrel. See? Do you see how we do it?
Yeah, Scotty Too Hottie was in the tag team group Too Cool. It was him and Grandmaster Sexy.
Oh yeah.
and then the guy Rikishi.
Yeah. He was the guy that wore like the sumo diaper thing, right? Yeah.
He would sit on people's faces.
Yeah, I remember that.
Ew.
Yeah.
You guys were doing so good.
We were.
As soon as you went to Scotty and it just
Scotty
went
Too
downhill.
Hottie.
I mean, literally, what do you think?
Yeah, I forgot about that.
The most ridiculous finishing move ever.
Let me do a failed 1980s dance move.
Yeah.
To beat
and then
you up.
Go, whoo.
Right.
And then just punch you. That's it. That's literally it.
They were doing so good with the back and forth thing, and when it went to Scotty, it just went down south.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's exactly what it's.
That's the gist of it.
That's the cycle. Yeah,
that's the story of our lives.
We do really well. Even when we're talking about like serious band stuff, we'll do really well. We'll talk about, and then somehow Greg and I will get the whole thing off topic.
It turns into,
and we'll talk about it for a half hour.
It turns into some sort of bad joke. Yeah, every time.
Well, most
no bad puns in there.
Bad joke.
Usually they're good jokes because people are laughing.
Well, I mean, like it's just like the segue is so off, and it's
So anyway, our show tomorrow. 7 minutes in heaven. $12 at the door. $10 tickets prior. If you want to get a hold of us on Facebook or Gold Leaf, they probably have some. They were in here earlier.
We have tickets that we're still selling.
Yep.
Or you could go to Bravo Artist, order your tickets online. We would love to see people out there. You know, like I said, we're going, and it's going to be a good time.
This is our only show until July, actually. So if you want to see us before summer hits. Come and go to the show tomorrow night.
Yep.
For the new stuff too.
Yeah, before the new stuff.
Yeah.
Had to throw that segue in.
Yeah. It's gonna be good.
Well, we technically play the new stuff live currently, but yeah.
So the EP. Have we talked about what the EP is?
Actually, no.
Not really.
Yeah.
So when he recorded the full length. It was
just him.
It was just him on all instruments and vocals, and so it was this thing where the record has this really solid alternative lean to it.
Yeah.
And with the nature of the way that Greg and I have always played harder music, our guitar tones, even small things like that down to our guitar tones, are a little bit harder. So we just wanted something that matched more live with what someone would buy from us or stream from us. And that wasn't really happening. So that's why we're doing the EP. And so while it's not music that we've never released before, it is more accurate when it comes to, because everybody's playing their own parts now. So
Right. That was actually something that people have come up to us in the past, and is, hey, I listened to the album and it doesn't sound anything like you guys sound live.
Yeah, and it's never like there's a disparity where someone likes one over the other. It's just there's a noticeable enough difference.
It's different, and that was always something that was really like kind of nerve-wracking, was, this isn't what we sound like anymore, so it's really hard to kind of stand behind it. Even though it was good.
Yeah.
It was really good. So much so that it convinced all of us to join the band.
Right. I've told Nate over and over again, if I wasn't in the band, I'd be a fan. Like, honestly, I love the music.
Yeah. So we wanted to, since we were going forward and doing this more as not just Nate's being a solo project, but actually being a full group, we wanted to actually do something that would represent what we are now. So that's our new EP, which will be coming out soon.
And then the full length we're working on will be our first full length as an entire band, each
and like
writing their individual parts.
Together. Yeah, so that's going to be fun.
So I like now that my essentially my only job is lyrics and vocal melody, and they can take care of instrumentation. So
that's where I was going to actually go. Funny thing,
Yeah.
of the whole now with as a group and that how the whole songwriting all that develops.
Well, the very interesting thing about Nate, and I've tell him this all the time, is that Greg and I are both trained musicians. We know music theory and we know how like the technical aspects of writing a song, whereas Nate writes stuff because it sounds really good to his own ear. It's stuff that would take me a while to write on purpose because it's still technical, it's still complex, like the stuff that he writes on his own. So it's very interesting, but it's also frustrating for someone who's, and Greg and I joke all the time.
We had a 2-hour debate one time.
We did.
The time signature on one measure.
One measure of one song. We had a debate for 2 hours. Yeah. Once we got the full band together, we really did, because we kept we could not get that measure right,
and so we were sitting there,
and he did it on accident. He's like, "Oh, I like the way it sounds. It sounds good. That's why I wrote it that way."
The heck!
So the one person who should know exactly what to say during a 2-hour debate on one measure of a song is just I like the way it sounds.
Can't actually explain the mechanics
logic of
what's
it,
going on.
Right. So it's. And then sometimes, he would hum my parts to me. I'd be like, just tell me what the notes are. He'd go, That doesn't help.
Yeah, that leads into why it would be a 2-hour debate. Oh, it goes back to the yelling guy.
Yeah.
So we're all really excited because now we get to take, instead of learning specific parts that he's written and recorded on an album, we get to take, these skeletons of songs where he just has the chords and the time signatures worked out, to where Greg and I can literally deconstruct everything from a music theory standpoint and write.
Let's change this chord here. We'll voice it this way. We'll change this instead of being very, we have liberty to do it now.
Yeah.
We can take something and make something out of it.
Fair enough.
Super stoked. It's going to be good.
It'll be really good.
It'll
definitely be a little bit heavier.
Super tasty jams and jellies. Yeah, it's going to be harder,
it's
too.
It's going to be a lot heavier than what we have now.
Yeah.
It's just going to get heavier and heavier.
The way I would describe
put some weights on it.
The EP that we're coming out with is like the happy hardcore version of A Day to Remember. Because they have a lot of songs where they have some super heavy screaming. We're the happy hardcore side of that with this EP.
Can we say post-hardcore instead of happy hardcore?
Post-hard. Okay, fair enough.
Because happy hardcore, that hits the ear wrong.
I mean, you do realize every song on the EP is in a major key.
But that's
the main reason.
I prefer that we say post, because just the happy hardcore.
Okay, fair enough. But yes, the next record will be heavier, and we're quite psyched about it. Anyway, shall we play the last song?
We can do before it turns into an hour debate.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
No, I'm just joking.
All right. This is called Here Among Us.
What takes away this hurt you feel? Could never stay, 'cause it's not real. But the only way to stop these tears is through a love that draws you near. The whisper of this love is in your ear. These voices that you hear among us are speaking loud and clear. If you just listen with your heart and take hold from all that's set apart from the world, but you just need to find a different you inside. The words you say are taking your life away, and through each day you're creating the price you paid. These voices that you hear among us are speaking loud and clear. If you just listen with your heart and take hold from all that's set apart from the world, but you just need to find a different you inside. So you're trying on your own to make this work, but you're going nowhere for all that it's worth. It's time you broke your fall and listen for all message brought to you that gives you hope. seek home from all that's set apart from the world, but you just need to find. You just need to find. You just need to find a different you inside.
Your big closer?
Yeah, live. That's our. That song is. It's very. The sound is very big.
They refuse to close with any other song ever in our career. Apparently,
Write a song better than that, and we will.
They just
challenge
put pressure on
accepted.
you. So, Tyler, what is your musical influences? I know no one knows him.
I honestly, this question was asked of me recently, and I'll give you the same response I gave them. I've never been the kind of musician that really writes a lot on my own or for my own purposes or reasons. I've always been the kind of guitar player that comes along and helps out a project. So whether it's like back in Iowa, I was in a 60s and 70s jazz pop, R&B, soul cover band. So when I was in that, I listened to a lot of that music to get myself in the right space. Because I grew up playing classical and jazz guitar from the time I was like 13. So when I joined these guys, I started listening to a lot of Taking Back Sunday, a lot of 4 Year Strong, a lot of Paramore, stuff like that. So I mean, it's as far as like my favorite guitar players would have to be Muddy Waters. Love Muddy Waters, Buddy Guy, Johnny Winter. I love Mike from Incubus. The guy from Incubus. He's very the way he writes and the way he approaches music theory and stuff. The experimenting that he does, I think, is really good. Tim from Under Oath.
Okay.
I've always really admired the way he approaches the guitar. And I've got a lot of bluegrass in my blood too, so like Bill Monroe, the mandolin player, stuff like that. So
fair enough.
I'm all over the place.
Very true. I got you.
You're not wrong.
You're not wrong. Yeah. Car rides with you is really interesting.
Yeah.
Because the playlist will switch from everything.
Yeah.
Everything.
A little bit of indie rap. Like, I'm really into these guys called You're the Ox right now, and it's independent rap from like Queens or something. The two Korean guys, and it's phenomenal. But then also For Today, which is just brutal grindcore, and then I'll throw on some.
Then you'll play Attila, and then you'll play like the Doobie Brothers or something.
Yeah, and then Van Halen,
and then a lot
not
of
Van Hagar, Van Halen. So pre Sammy Hagar. Because after that, they sucked. Sorry. Shots fired! Thank you, Greg. That's good. Hey, there we go.
I had to throw that in.
So, yeah, I mean, that's... Go ahead. You, maybe?
My influences, they've changed over the years. I used to really like the really hard rock. I was influenced by my uncle, who listened to a lot of Godsmack, a lot of System of a Down, those kinds of bands, kind of the stuff that you would hear on WMMS or whatever. Then over time, I really got into 80s hair metal for a while.
A little bit of Rat,
Poison, yeah, Wasp, Warrant, never Def Leppard.
Terrible.
That's basically pop music. But then I really got into the pop punk, a lot of the emo scene back in the day.
A lot of My Chemical Romance.
Actually, I didn't really like them until recently.
I love Black Parade.
I really liked Bullet for My Valentine.
Are you serious?
Yeah. I liked Bullet for My Valentine.
You feel so hard, Greg.
I know.
I'm so sorry.
But nowadays, the things that really intrigue me and influence me, Scottish folk music.
Okay.
I really like Scottish folk music. I really like very symphonic, like anthemic power metal.
Like the album Christopher, whatever his name is, did.
Yeah, Christopher Lee.
Yeah.
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 Christopher Lee made a metal album.
Did you know Saruman made a metal album?
Yeah.
The guy who plays Saruman, the White Wizard from Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
He made a symphonic metal album.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's called Charlemagne. Is what it's called.
It's epic, dude.
He introduced me to a band called Dragonland. They're pretty awesome.
I've been on a Dragonland kick for a while.
Yeah.
But I really like the huge themes. This very symphonic, very
point and counterpoint,
point
stuff like
and counterpoint.
that.
I find that to be, from a musical standpoint, to be extremely appealing. Dragonland has this song. It's called, I think it's Beethoven's Nightmare, and it's all Beethoven-esque music, and it's this really cool 3/4.
So it's like a Baroque medley, but metal.
Yeah, it's incredible.
That's amazing.
It's really good. We'll play it in the car when we leave. But that kind of stuff really influences me a lot.
It's quite interesting the influences that they're pulling from now that might actually happen on the next full length that we do.
Well, they're going to.
Yeah.
A lot of my German pop music is going to come out too.
Like the power metal.
That's all you.
Yeah.
I don't have it in me.
I have one of those on the EP.
Yeah, that's true.
I have like an 80s hair metal type of deal. So, yeah. Well, as far as influences on my end, currently, yet again, John Cooper from Skillet.
But none of our songs sound like Skillet.
None of them.
I know, but yet I'm
and
influenced
they
by
never
him.
will.
So basically,
you don't even sing like John Cooper.
The reason I mention him so much, he's essentially my musician hero. So he's just.
But why though? You don't emulate him at all. I'm honestly curious.
Well, because part of it is, in the entertainment industry, he is one of the smartest businessmen I have ever learned about.
That's a good thing to look up to.
Exactly. So he is a phenomenal role model overall as a human being.
Also good. So are you, though.
Aw, shucks.
No, I mean, seriously, so are you. Count yourself so short. Cut yourself short. Count yourself short. Sell yourself short. That's what it is.
Cha-cha. All right.
Play me off the ball.
And honestly, he's been experimenting with instrumentally his writing process that I have taken a part of. Like maybe with stuff that I've written recently that we haven't done as a band yet.
Okay.
Exactly.
So get ready for the Cooper.
Yeah, there will be some influence of him in there.
The next album will be called Cooper Trooper.
Cooper Trooper.
And
is that a Super Troopers reference or a Mario reference?
Yes.
Yes.
And then
he's going to be that person.
And Jen Ledger's just my dream woman, so she's the drummer.
I think she's married.
How would you possibly know that?
I don't know. Aren't they all married?
No. I know almost everything there is to know about Skillet.
I don't doubt that. I will bow to your knowledge of Skillet in their personal lives.
Anyway, besides them, Johnny Craig, he's an influence of mine vocally, not as a human being. But
let's not disparage any other vocalists.
Yeah. He's a phenomenal singer. But anyway, I digress. Who else?
Are we going to get you in trouble for being on the air this long?
No.
Okay.
Remember, I run the place.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I thought we were only supposed to take an hour or something. But like I've been looking at the clock, like, oh, this guy's gonna get ticked off.
Yeah, this is the longest.
Hour and a half.
This is the longest interview we've ever had. But that's awesome, and hopefully people like listen to the whole.
Even
thing.
when you're single.
No, they've fallen asleep at least an hour.
No.
Yeah, our own wives are probably have turned it off 45 minutes ago.
Yeah. Who else was I going to say? Zach Reiner from Sent by Ravens is an influence of mine. I can't scream to save my life, but that dude is one heck of a vocalist. So, and a bunch of other people.
Tom Waits.
Freaking Ryan from One Republic. I love that dude's voice. So
I can see it.
Yeah.
The boy band?
That's One Direction.
Okay, I was gonna say.
No,
now I'm out of the band.
One Republic's the one that did the song "Apologize."
Oh no!
Apologize.
Oh, that whiny drivel.
It is too late.
It is too late.
It's
One Republic
You've been
didn't do
judged.
that.
That wasn't Republic. That was a guy with one name. It was like a dude.
Dude, that was One Republic featuring Timberland.
Oh yeah.
It was One Republic.
Granted, that was from their first record. So
that one song though.
And to be
I'm
honest,
about to pull out the dictionary on that one because that wasn't.
I couldn't care less what you guys think of them. I like them.
The only thing that gets me with that song.
I thought you meant One Direction. That's why I was judging you.
In the background, you hear this guy going.
Story of my life.
Right. Who is it?
Oh yeah, it is them.
Yeah, One Republic.
Yeah, Timberlake.
What song am I thinking of?
Timberland.
Timbaland.
Timbaland. It's not
no
Timber.
R.
It's not a hard ER.
Timba. Yeah.
Timbaland.
Yeah.
What song am I thinking of then?
I don't know.
Well, One Direction has many whiny songs.
Yeah. He said it.
Well played. That was well played.
I tried.
That was good.
But here's something that I actually got asked recently out of a random conversation, and I thought this was awesome. So it was for $5 million, you would have to listen to one of two bands for 24 hours straight.
Oh God!
And it was either
That's easy.
And it was either One
there's
Direction
choices.
or Taylor Swift.
Oh.
Taylor Swift.
I chose
all day long.
I chose One Direction.
Taylor Swift.
I despise Taylor Swift.
If my friends from Iowa
I hate
ever,
both of them.
I've got friends from Iowa who are in a
$5
band.
mil, I mean,
They're in a band called Swift Lion.
Well, it could be worse.
It's all reggae covers of
Rebecca
Taylor Swift
Black.
songs. Friday.
oh,
It's Friday.
Just a bit. And she only
on Friday.
She only has what 2-3 hits.
Yeah.
and that.
But she made enough money.
But you think 24 hours of that, you would want to kill yourself after.
Is that all you can do? You can't like do any other function but listen to these two people.
No, I mean you could entertain yourself by like cleaning your house and
Like
stuff.
you can like work and stuff.
But you have to listen to that.
Because if I was
Yeah.
sitting in a room
Yeah.
listening to anything for 24 hours over and over again, I'd think nothing would be sufficient. What if I could do stuff? Like you can eventually get into like a Zen mode where you're ignoring it, like it's background noise. I'd pick Taylor Swift all day though. The stuff's so catchy.
Can't stand it.
Hey,
All of her new
hey,
stuff I
shake it
can't
off.
stand.
Nonetheless, she's a multi-billionaire.
Did I
so
show you the Taylor
She
Swift
couldn't
the
care
Trouble
less.
Vines?
Half that's marketing though.
Did I
What?
show you the Trouble Vines?
Fair enough.
Where people they would take the song "Trouble" by Tay-Sway and
Tay-Sway! What just happened?
and what they would do is they would have things like the one, it was a guy with the motion sensor towel dispenser,
Yeah.
and he goes. So when she's now you're lying on the cold hard ground. Trouble.
It's the bomb. My favorite is Nicolas Cage and Nigel Thornberry.
My favorite song of hers though is "Out of the Woods." That's a good song. It's catchy. It's a departure. She can write good music. Her poppy crap is crap, but she can write like solid music.
Yeah, fair enough. Like I could listen to her more country roots for 24
That
hours.
is not country music. How dare you, sir?
I said country roots, bruh.
Dare you?
Bruh.
I don't even
I just
listen.
got brood.
Well, this is going to get real in the parking
In
lot
a conversation.
Anyway,
I don't even listen to country music, and I know Taylor Swift is not country.
She's gotten a bunch
Not
of country
anymore.
music awards.
Well, not anymore.
Yeah, like-
She sort of dodged that.
They
oh
say
yeah,
Big and Rich
but
is
like her
country.
very first stuff, like her
Yeah.
first 2 records or 3 or
Or
whatever.
Florida Georgia Line.
Florida Georgia Line needs to stop making music. They are a gross misrepresentation of country, and it needs to stop now.
And this is coming
We just
from
lost some
metalheads.
fans.
Do you think
These
our
are the
fans
best.
listen to Florida Georgia Line?
You think
Never
I
Very
do. Good
lowly
riddance. I don't want
of
them
our
as fans. Goodbye. I don't,
That's so cold.
I'm a
man.
little-
I don't
Wow.
want. I don't like. You can't. If you listen to Florida Georgia Line and you like, you know, like some people like they'll religiously stand behind like the Smiths or the Sex Pistols or the Rolling Stones or Led Zeppelin. There are people who legitimately stand behind crappy country pop music. I don't want those people as fans. Go spend $85 on a general admission ticket to Florida Georgia Line. Don't come to our show. Later. I'm a snob, man. When it comes to country music, like that pop crap that's been coming out lately, it's so bad.
Taylor Swift.
She is.
Air 5. That was wimpy.
He got you.
He
backed
did.
you right into a
He
corner.
did.
I
and
know.
then shoved a javelin through your face.
It's all right. I got 2 eyes.
Firing iron.
God saw fit to bless me with an extra.
And see, I could get voted off the island.
Dude, man, that's like
We
your
need
go-to
someone to tell
reference
our
today.
tale.
Well, getting voted off the island?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
It's where it happens.
I'm not a Taylor Swift fan. I'm just saying, given the 2 options, her stuff's more fun.
I think I would
Poppy.
I would agree with you in that I could probably tolerate Taylor Swift. Well, it's like the do you want
Like I'd be cleaning my house, like haters gonna
Right,
hate,
like,
hate,
it's-
hate.
it's
I'd
like-
do it all day long.
you know, but the question is really like, do you want to, you know, eat rat poison or drink hemlock? Which one would you rather die?
Which one's
by?
gonna kill me faster?
Right.
Wow,
I
this
can-
is getting real.
I at least have some immunity to Taylor Swift. It won't kill
Right,
me. I
right.
won't-
I'd
I'll be
imagine
able to
we're
survive.
It won't be a
Up soon.
painful death.
Huh?
You'll just
I'd
slip
imagine we're
away.
wrapping
No,
up
I'll
soon.
be like that
Yeah,
Roman
probably.
general who
Probably-
was so paranoid about dying.
Well, the whole,
that
like,
he
1 year
built up
thing.
an
Yeah.
immunity to
That's
hemlock.
sort of worthwhile.
So that
Well,
they
it has
couldn't
been a
assassinate
long
him.
time, true.
Right.
But yeah.
Well, no.
I do that
1 year
anyway.
Plan.
Now.
Oh, gotcha.
Especially now since, you know, you have someone new, all that.
Yeah, the 2 most.
I like
may
how
be
they
new, but I'm
quiet
not
out
interesting.
when we're in the middle of this side conversation.
It's because Nate doesn't talk in interviews.
You guys don't let me.
No,
That's not true.
that's not true. It's just a question is asked, and we, having big personalities,
We have
answer
to
the
clarify
question.
ourselves. There's a lot of qualifiers that go into our answers.
And
He asked me
Taylor
what my
Swift
top guitar
references.
players were, and I went into like a 5-minute conversation about my music playing history. Like I have to clarify a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not only the Taylor Swift many things.
I'm standing by my Taylor Swift okayedness.
Yeah, and we can move
I'm
on
standing
from
by
that
it.
now.
You're the one who
I
brought her
know.
up, Nate.
I know.
I know
definitely
that I
didn't think
went
it
and
would-
stuck the dagger in.
You did. You really did. It's okay though. I'm gonna get home. My wife's gonna have Taylor Swift like blasting on the speaker, the Bluetooth speaker in the house.
Look what you made me do.
You did this.
Oh, God. We're bad people.
Your kids are going to be running around going, "Shake it off, shake it off,"
They probably already do, and I don't know it.
and you're going to come home, and Hannah's going to look at you and go, "This is your fault."
You did this. Fix it.
Since you guys sort of have a little bit of a new direction, so what's your 1 year plan from like today to next year at this time?
Next April. I mean,
We really want our drummer's a first time dad in May this year. We really want him to experience everything that comes with being all the good and bad and sleep deprived stuff that comes with being a first time dad. We want him. We decided as a group we didn't want to get in the way of that, and he's having his 3rd kid this year. My 5-year-old has to have surgery in September that's going to take him out for a couple weeks. So there's just a lot of personal stuff, a lot of chances for us to help each other out as friends, but it's going to make it a little harder to do things as a band. So this year, the rest of this year is very scant when it comes to shows. But next year, we were just talking about the fact that we want to play at least one show a month next year. We want to try and fit some like micro tours in where we go, to bordering states and big cities that are across the border of Ohio and try and pick up shows like Louisville, Columbus, and then back home up here for a show in one weekend would be cool. Obviously, we want to have most of the new record written by then. Most of it written by then. Playing that live would be great too.
But of course, before we get all to that, we have to stop having babies.
Hey, man.
Yeah.
I know I'm the only one who's not on baby alert right now, but
the next
That's
still
the first step. Stop having babies.
Tentatively, I would like the next full length to be released early 2020, but we really don't know.
That's good. I like that. That's
It'll
good.
come.
Though.
Yeah.
That's the first time we've actually talked about it, like a time frame.
Yeah.
Say that again.
Early 2020 for the next full length.
Yeah. So we're gonna be
It's doable.
Yeah, and we're gonna
Kinda.
be milking this
get it
EP
done
for all it's
before
worth. Milking these 4 songs for all it's worth for basically 2 years, but the wait will be worth it.
Yeah.
So
Coming from the guy who doesn't want to play the same songs more than
Right.
twice.
We have to get Nate over the hump of like he's okay. So we do a cover of "I Miss You" by Blink-182, and it's epic. He did it.
It
It's
gets a lot of good.
It's an amazing reimagination of a song. It makes it way bigger, but without taking away from like the little groove of it. He hates it.
no,
Absolutely hates it.
No, I'm just tired of playing it.
We play all the other songs as much as that
Because-
one, and you've never said, "I don't want to play our such and such our song because we played it so much."
I don't remember ever saying that about our stuff.
I'm saying you
That's
don't.
the point.
yeah.
We play those just as much as we've played "I Miss You," though.
You've been playing Faraway Flint for 4 years now?
Oh,
Longer than that.
And yet, that's never the issue. We bring on one cover. I don't want to play it, guys.
And "I Miss You" endears us to the crowd. Everybody knows that song.
I'm tired of playing the song.
Once or twice.
Game over, man.
Did you see Alien Covenant yet? By the way,
haven't.
it's amazing. Stupid. It's terrible.
I just like.
I called the whole movie 10 minutes in.
I like to spice things up. I completely understand that eventually when we
too
get
fat
to
for this
playing
chair.
like tours very regularly, obviously we're going to play the same set the entire tour, of course. But I just figure, given the drastic space between shows, we might as well bring something different to the table. That's kind of my philosophy.
Let's start playing salsa music.
I'm going to start playing some Kenny G.
Like Oye Como Va by Tito Puente.
Except you gotta wear the hats.
I'm down, dude. I'm totally fine with it. If I can spray paint an Iowa Hawkeyes emblem on the hat, I'm good. We'll do it.
I think we should get into polka.
Yeah.
Or yodeling.
No, yes. Yeah. Let's do it. I'll learn clarinet. That's in polka music, right?
Yeah.
But
my grandfather had 4.
Do you think Sam could
and he played polka
we
bands.
really didn't answer your question. Well, we did a little, but
So like the next 6 months is going to be us helping each other out as a family, as a band family, and helping each other transition to different parts. Like he's getting a bigger place, which is going to be great for him, and get out of that terrible apartment that he's in. And I mean, we have a lot of opportunities to back up what we've said for this last year about how much we do care about each other and how much we support each other and stuff. So that's going to be good. But the next 6 months after that, we are going to hit it hard in terms of playing because the new material is going to it's going to get written quickly. It's going to be good, and it's going to be something we want to get out as soon as possible. So
yeah,
Very valid.
if it works out well, given the time frame, we may play a brand new song on July 21st, maybe. But
you'll just have to come out and see.
Yeah.
That's what I was going to say, actually.
So, yeah, so,
but
and
you
like,
won't know that it's a new song unless you come to this show tomorrow at 7 p.m.
So,
I like
so
it.
that you can make comparative notes.
Because like he said, two of the songs we played tonight, I have been playing since 2010, 2011. So they're old as can be to me. I still love them, but they're old as can be. So
there's a lot of people looking at me right now.
You're just realizing this now?
No, it's been bothering me the whole time though.
So, but yeah, so this. I'm super excited because this is the first time, legitimately, it's going to be new stuff that no one has heard except for one person other than me.
Not even us yet.
Exactly. This one other person isn't any of my band that has heard my stuff.
Yeah, he's got he's almost like a mob boss. He's got this consigliere that he entrusts
That is
new
an
songs
awesome
to.
word.
It is an awesome word.
What does it mean?
I don't know, like council.
Okay, that's sweet.
Okay, you can Google it. I mean, they say it in The Godfather a lot. What do you want from me? But anyway, yeah, no, there's
You had
one
4 different Godfather videos series. Yeah,
Godfather 3 was crap. I'm just gonna say it.
a little bit.
It's a money grab, shameless money grab.
We should
Anyway.
watch the God Thumb.
It's the best.
Yeah, we gotta stop letting so many squirrels go by.
Johnny Paisano is in the
Okay, just a quick reference for everyone listening. This is a parody of The Godfather. We're not insulting people of Italian heritage.
No.
At all.
There is a series of movies that made several years ago, and they're spoofs and parodies of popular movies. Only all of
With
the characters,
people's thumbs.
They're puppet thumbs, and so it's people's thumbs with animated faces on them.
The God Thumb.
The God Thumb. There's Franken Thumb.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that one.
The Blair Thumb.
Oh, there is.
Bat Thumb.
No, there's not a Bat
Thumbtanic. Thumb Wars.
God.
The Blair Thumb was a disappointment. It wasn't.
So was the Blair Witch Project.
Whatever, it made millions. But anyway, yeah, so lots of exciting stuff. Again, I'll be posting our full length again tonight. So by tomorrow, it'll be available all over the internet. Google Play, Spotify, Apple Music, etc.
Fair enough.
And then sometime in July, we will have the Reconstruction EP released on the streaming platforms as well.
So keep your eye out for that. That will be awesome.
I gotcha. But now I don't have anything for you.
Okay.
So.
2-hour interview. Woot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good chunk.
Pretty sure we hit like
very entertaining
2
all
viewers.
over.
Did anyone ask anything in the chat, or was it just completely empty?
Jeremiah said, "Hey Jeremiah, try to wrap it up."
I know. I just got that like a little bit ago. When I was in the conference room and that, yeah. Forgot to put Mike.
Yeah. And then Truff Dog Trader Joe's a hater.
That was from earlier.
That was from earlier.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
no
that's what
one's
I-
wanted to chat with us,
Apparently.
No.
which is really awful.
I'm
Well, that's what happens.
I don't want to talk to these D-bags.
And I'm sure part of it too is, well, to be completely honest, today is 420.
Especially at night.
But also, it's, you know.
What's
I'm
420, Nate?
I'm sure people will, like, watch it
Means people
tomorrow
have
or something.
bigger and brighter things to be doing.
Yeah. Or they're out of those. As in.
No, I think
Or-
at that point, this is actually Taco Bell's lunch hour.
Probably. That too.
They're probably too busy listening to their TVs with the sound off and wondering why the volume button isn't working.
Yeah, that's up there on that list.
Or turning the TV down because they can't taste their macaroni and cheese good enough, thinking that will help. Or walking around the house looking for your cat when you don't own one. I've literally done none of these. I'm just trying to come up with stuff that a person who's doing that would do
Yeah.
today.
I knew somebody who ate They were living out in.
I thought you were gonna say ate a cat.
Well, the God thumb.
That's exactly where I thought you were going with that.
I knew someone who lived out in Vegas, and marijuana and stuff is legal out there.
What's marijuana?
Oh, God.
So sorry.
Fallon, Paxton, I hope you guys are sleeping right now.
They're not. They both took naps today.
Oh.
They're gonna be up till midnight.
Yeah.
Sorry, babe. I love you.
But it's legal out there, so this person ate an entire brownie. You're supposed to just take like a bite, apparently.
Right.
But he ate the whole thing, and for about 2 or 3 days, literally just sitting on the couch, just
TV face, but no TV was on.
not even
No
breathing.
zone out.
Not even breathing. And it's like, stop! Breathe!
Oh, God.
And that wasn't even 420.
That was not 420.
Oh, people and their arbitrary dates and holidays.
Like Sweetest Day.
Like what?
True.
Sweetest Day.
What is that?
Wow.
Exactly.
Is it because you're single, Nate?
I'm sure.
Oh,
I'm sure
come
that's part of it.
on.
No, that's
That's dirty pool.
No, it's okay. I've accepted the fact
What
that I'm
is-
going to die alone.
No, you're.
Oh, wow.
No one said you're gonna die alone. We just said you were single.
Wow.
This got real weird in here. Do you feel that?
Sorry.
Well, you were saying that it was going to happen.
Yeah.
Palpable.
It always gets.
Just wait until near the very end.
What is Sweetest Day?
It's a made up.
Swedish?
Sweetest.
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 Like this is the sweetest thing I've ever tasted.
Yes.
Swedish fish?
Not Swedish.
Sweetest.
Like the nationality.
Sweetest Day
Swedish
is a
Day.
made up holiday in October.
Is that like an Ohio thing?
Yes, apparently.
Yeah.
So that's what you guys make up like
It's
like-
a Valentine's Day half birthday.
like half birthday Valentine's Day and pierogies. That's what Ohio does.
Yeah, basically. That's basically it.
Yep.
And you can't go 30 miles any one direction without hitting a college.
That's true. Y'all got
Yeah.
y'all got a lot of colleges out
There are a
here.
lot of colleges.
True. It definitely got you there.
I mean, one common thing I've noticed is you can't even go like 10 minutes somewhere without seeing a Subway.
Yeah.
That's
think
just
that's
that's just because of the ubiquity of Subway though.
Just go down to Columbus. You can't go far without seeing McDonald's.
Mm-hmm. Well, McDonald's is everywhere. Everywhere.
No, in Columbus, they're literally everywhere within like quarter mile everywhere.
Do you know what irritates me? When there's a Starbucks on the corner somewhere, and then directly across from that there's another Starbucks.
You know what I wish was here?
It's like a portal to an alternate dimension.
You
Is
know what
where
I
two
wish-
any two Starbucks meet.
You want to know what I wish was here? In-N-Out Burger.
Dude,
We ate an In-N-Out Burger in Vegas, and not only is it the simplest menu you could ever see, it's like, do you want a cheeseburger or a hamburger? And do you want 2 patties or 1 patty? Would you like fries, and would you like a drink? That's it. But then they have a secret code menu. Like, you could order it animal style, and it comes with a whole bunch of stuff. I found out.
I was about to say this is going to take a hard left turn. Go ahead, Greg.
Well, you know, there's a burger there. It's the double double, which it's
excuse me.
It's the double double.
I want to go to there.
It's basically 2 cheeseburgers stacked on top of each other into one super cheeseburger.
How far away is the closest In-N-Out?
West, very west.
Yeah, like probably.
It's basically like the West Coast.
Iowa West.
No,
That's way farther than Iowa West. Iowa's only 11 hours.
No, it's we didn't see In-N-Out Burger until we got to Vegas.
I don't doubt it, man.
The only one I've been to is in Arizona.
I don't think they crossed the Rockies.
They really didn't. They've stayed over there, but I found in their secret code menu, there's the 4x4.
Tell me what that is.
It's a double double and a double double formed into one. 4x4.
Take me there, Greg. Let's go right now.
That's got to be like a $30 burger.
No,
I don't care.
It was like
Still $5.
All
right.
We need an In-N-Out burger in our lives.
Let's open a franchise. We would be rich. Let's call their home office tonight.
We quit the band. In-N-Out burger.
That's what I was going to say.
In-N-Out burger would fund the band.
Yeah, we were about to close, and then another side conversation. Yep.
In-N-Out burger.
Yeah.
Coming to Ohio.
If you ever get a chance to go west, stop at an In-N-Out burger.
And go to a Carl's Jr. because Carl's Jr. is way different than Arby's.
Yes.
Way different.
Yes.
And if you ever go to Iowa in Des Moines, there's a place called Bebop's. It's better than In-N-Out burger.
What about Rocksteady's?
Get out. Get out.
All right. But yes.
Come see our show tomorrow.
Closing. Facebook.com/NJSTRock.
Is that? Did it get updated?
$10.
That's
tomorrow.
That's kind of our central.
$12 at the door.
$12 at the door.
That's kind of,
Get a hold. Yeah, message us on Facebook if you guys want tickets. Anybody listening, we've got a little bit left. It's a good lineup tomorrow night. Gold Leaf was really good.
Yeah.
They really. I'd never heard them before tonight before we came in. I like them.
We're looking forward to it. It's going to be a good show. But
Super tight.
You won't know that until you actually get there and experience the show. So cancel your plans. Come to
If
our
you come
show.
to the show, we'll give you a free glass of water.
Yes.
Straight from the tap.
Straight from the tap?
We might even put ice cubes in it.
Oh, that's for VIPs,
Big
Greg.
spender.
VIPs.
No, come out to the show, see all the bands. It's going to be fun.
It'll be loads of fun.
Yeah. And thanks for putting up with us here tonight.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, thank you.
It's been a pleasure.
I don't, you're being nice, but you're welcome.
These two, yeah. I can
every once in a while it's kind of fun.
We should do a podcast.
I can only imagine how much different this would have gone if one of them wasn't here and Wes was here instead.
It would have been tremendous.
It's a lot of Harambe jokes. You're looking at a lot of Harambe jokes.
Oh, God.
Our drummer's obsessed with Harambe.
Sam wouldn't have spoke at all unless you directly spoke to him.
And even then, it's a crapshoot.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's like maybe a one-word answer. Like,
Nope.
meh.
Nope. They all like it's all one syllable, but it ends in up. Yup. Yup. Yup.
It's almost like that sound when you play somebody speaking backwards and it's like no.
Okay. We're gonna get this guy in trouble or something.
No, you're not.
Okay.
But it's been a pleasure.
Thanks for having.